Okay, hello. Welcome to topic 7. This is it. You made it. Congratulations. So finish strong. Get through the whole topic. So this week we're looking at post-war America, and that is really post-World War II America, because as we know, we've continued to be at war. President Truman had a policy of containment of communism, and that led us into the Korean War. When communist North Korea invaded democratic South Korea, we went to bolster. Same thing with Vietnam. Communist North Vietnam invades South Vietnam. We go to bolster. That was an unmitigated disaster. And it's important to note, the Vietnam War was still going more than 20 years after President Truman left office. So you need to be paying attention to your elections, because you can elect somebody who enacts policy that far outlives their tenure in office. So you need to be mindful. You need to be doing your research, paying attention. That's a huge lesson from history for us all. Okay, this week you're doing discussion question 1. Martin Luther King. You're comparing him to another civil rights activist, their accomplishments and their challenges. Challenges for all leaders, such as Martin Luther King Jr. He had challenges. He wasn't perfect. Nobody is. And that's something we all struggle against. We are works in progress. I'm a much better person now than I was last year. Certainly 20 years ago, 30 years ago. We're constantly evolving. And Martin Luther King's life was cut short when he was assassinated. So we didn't get to see how totally close to perfect he was going to get. We're constantly evolving, constantly changing. So that's something to keep in mind. None of these people that we study are perfect, but we're not seeing their highlight reel. There's no social media then. We're seeing them. So compare and contrast. And I always wonder if maybe Martin Luther King would have become president of the United States had he not been assassinated. Then discussion question 2, globalization, the 1990s. Watch You've Got Mail. That's how that's how it used to sound. That's how it used to be. It was slow. It was over an actual desktop computer with a phone. You had this dial-up thing that you plugged into your phone jack. But it really changed the world. I am so thankful that I remember a world pre-internet, and I'm also so thankful for the modern conveniences it allows, such as this class. All right, and then you have a post-war America character study. You pick somebody from the list. Make sure that you've done the reading. Make sure that you meet that word count requirement and your source requirement. Often I see a connection. If there's a deficient word count, there's a deficient amount of sources. So keep that in mind. All right, and remember participation. I wish you well. Keep going. Press toward those goals no matter what, and have a great week.